Good morning, Saints. As the plant season has begun, I do look forward to my 160 days on work days so I can enjoy my 200 off days, but have little time to be appearing here on Fisherman in a Box. Perhaps as the season grinds on, I'll be more thoughtful to the channel, the good Lord willing, and if the lakes don't freeze. But this news was attention-getting, and I thought I should bring it to the attention of the saints of the subscription. It came out in Christian News under the guise of equality. A bill has recently passed the United States House that would add sexual orientation and gender identity to federal civil rights law, would preclude entities, including Christian organizations and others who do not want to participate in affirming sinful behavior, from living out their convictions in society without the heavy hand of government coming down upon them. H.R. 5, also known as the Equality Act, passed mostly along party lines with a vote of 236 to 173, with no Democrats voting against it. 8 Republicans voted in favor of the measure, 3 of those being from New York: Susan Brooks of Indiana, some knucklehead out of Florida, another one out of Pennsylvania, one out of Texas, one out of Oregon, and then, of course, the 3 from New York. This bill would amend the 1964 Civil Rights Act, which currently prohibits discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. To add sexual orientation and gender identity to this list, those 2 terms would be included as pertaining to matters of sexual discrimination. Discrimination against a married same-sex couple could be based on the sex stereotype that marriage should only be between heterosexual couples, the sexual orientation of the 2 individuals in the couple, or both. The legislation introduced in March by some chucklehead out of Rhode Island. Discrimination against a pregnant lesbian could be based on her sex, her sexual orientation, her pregnancy, or on the basis of multiple factors. The measure enumerates a number of areas where lawmakers seek to end perceived discrimination, including foster care, adoption, as well as the provisions of health services. Although same-sex couples are 7 times more likely to foster or adopt than different sex counterparts, many child-placing agencies refuse to serve same-sex couples and LGBTD people. And then there's discrimination in those agencies, foster care and adoption, obviously with foster kids and adoptive kids waiting. It also states that the prohibition on discrimination also relates to the to the establishment of provided health care, accounting, legal services, as well as other industries, meaning that physicians cannot decline to assist those who desire sex change-related services. And accountants and attorneys can't turn away potential clients filing joint taxes for homosexual households or providing legal representation for the same. You know, I'm going to stop right there and just keep adding. You know, this sin acceptance narrative that we're supposed to accept here in America, and that's all this is. This is sin acceptance. And now it's being legislated into our laws. And I hope everyone understands that once sin acceptance is legislated into law, then that's when the head chopping of the Christians will begin. And I wish there was a softer, easier way to say it, but that's what the goal is. Once it becomes legal to accept sin, our days as practicing disciples, followers of Jesus Christ, will be drawing to an end. So begin the birth pains. So begins the tribulation time. You know, this is just a reminder, saints. Be calm, know thyself, be prepared, be approved. Speak up, stand up, don't get angry. Very disappointing news. But take glory in knowing that our reward is not here. Amen. Amen. Peace, love, fisherman out.